just left and I'm just going down now. It's on the descent. The sun is pretty strong. It's like punishing down, and you are constantly sweating even here in the mountains. There is no escape from the sun. Yes, as I said, that it's just only 15 minutes. The way I structured today's ride and the different sightseeing is just only the northwest of the island, meaning that it's in the same kind of, you know, next to each other within a distance of like, I don't know, 5 or 10 miles away from each other. So it's easier to, you know, get to the next destination. So in 15 minutes we'll be in the village of Soya. That's an amazing view. We are going down, and it just within within a pace of like, you know, a few miles, you gain so much elevation, and when you come down, it's the same. Within no time, you are right, you know, in the valley, or, you know, the flatter ground. Look at this view. It's amazing, like, you know. So if you ever come to Mallorca, and if you are, you know, after a few days you do get fed up, you know, when you are in those touristic spots with, you know, hundreds and thousands of people around, and you need peace and quiet, come down here someday and just recuperate yourself from all that madness. And it's not very far. It's like half an hour ride, or on a bike or in a car, and you are in a totally different place. And you can't even imagine that, you know, in a half an hour you will be in the middle of, you know, that craziness, and then in no time you are in a place where you hardly find anyone around. So it's literally, you do not have anyone around. I mean, every now and then, like every like 10 minutes or something, you have an, you know, old cars or cyclists. There are sometimes you see some cyclists, but not very many. Yeah, and it's just you and yourself. riding in a place like this, you get the luxury of, you know, just stopping right in the middle of the street and just, you know, take everything in, enjoy the view. I'm kind of literally going at like maybe 5 or 10 miles speed, and I'm just stopping wherever I find, even in the middle of the street. There's no one around.
Off like everything is great. Confuse this all for fate. Like stars have never lined so straight. But I know this was never meant to be. Tell me when you go to sleep, do you ever dream of me?
This little cave here. Can be pretty dangerous because this big rock, I believe, can fall any moment, so not a safe place. Keep going, and as you have seen, I'm just stopping where I fancy a little view. It would be nice to have a small cafe somewhere on the roadside, but I'm sure there'll be plenty in the village of Soya. I think I've literally seen like 5-6 cars. Look, Soya, 2 miles from here, so we are pretty much here in the town of Soya. Let's join this main road. What it says, less than 2 miles. Less than 2 miles, let's go!
We kiss goodbye.
So it looks like that's the Soya town, and you can see that the church right in the middle, and that apparently is quite a popular if you are interested in history and, you know, architecture. Just found the spot to park my bike. There are a couple of other scooters there as well. The town square is right up there, so yeah, hopefully it's gonna be all right. So just kind of having a faith. The GoPro is getting super hot, and it's like turning off every now and then, so you can imagine that the heat and these GoPros, they are not very heat resistant. Anyway, so let's go and see if I can film from using my mobile phone. Okay, so this looks like the I need to look around, the main square of this small town called Soya. So this is the reason people come to this town. I think it's I think it's the church of Soya. A beautiful church though. I don't know if it's still functional. Probably it is. Let's go and have a look. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Looks like this is the entrance. Okay, so you want to see the church, so let's go and have a look. So of course this has got those biblical stories on the wall. I think it's the image of Jesus while giving another person shower, maybe one of his disciples. So more biblical stories through images. Oh, that's an amazing church. She must be the queen of they should have at least some description for people who are simply illiterate. There are beautiful paintings on the wall. Oh God, look at this. Look at this ceiling. It's like a dome within a dome, all the way up. Oh, let's look at the other side. So you can see this is the stairs to get to this kind of pulpit, I think they call it, to either give a sermon to the audience or something. I'm not really sure, but the paintings on the wall, they are massive and beautiful. So this is where those the choir, they sing and play music during service. So the amount of work that has been put is mind-boggling. Of course, it's not time for a service, so just only the tourists around. At least they let tourists come in and see inside. Very amazing place. Yeah, it's worth coming. We'll realize people there just come and sit outside, enjoy meals, and you know, hardly anyone is in here. How many people are interested in all this? That's an interesting painting. So this is the place people use for confession. You know, you come inside, you go in there, and then the father will come and listen to your confession. This one is so interesting. I think this depicts the birth of the Jesus Christ. Just to take one last video and go out of this place. Let other people in. Okay, so I'm out of the church slash cathedral. I think it's a cathedral, it's not a church. And this is the square. Everybody's sitting. Looks like very busy, and it's a non-traffic. Just only, and you can see that there's a tram going through. Brings you here, gives you a sight of the town. Very nice, very traditional. The typical, you know, those cafes and bars around, which I won't be interested in. And I won't show you something which I don't like myself. So, yep. Just to give you an idea of, it's an interesting place though. Another shopping streets with shops around, lots of cafes. Okay. Quite a buzzy place. I was expecting to be a bit more quiet and in a small. It is a small town, but quite buzzy place. It's alright if you like those kind of places. I would rather be somewhere in quiet and peaceful. Right, okay, I need to see where I came from. I think from this street. I want to. Okay, so let's get back to the nice cafes, gelato ice cream. This looks very nice, spinach and but I found when I just parked the bike in the street, I found a very nice cafe. It was almost quiet and no one around, and it's not exactly in the center, so that's why it's not busy. It wasn't busy actually. Okay, let's get out of this place. I love the streets here. Look how narrow the streets are, and still they let the traffic come through. But for now, it's time for a coffee. It says RE Organic. Let's go and find something here to eat. Oh. So they got a little grocery section. And a cafe. Some drinks. Ice cream. Don't have any place. Oh, you got places here inside. And on the back as well. Okay, I'll order something and then I'll go and sit. This one looks interesting. It looks like an organic shop slash cafe. They got pretty much, Can't buy and carry anything because I am gluten-free stuff. This is always good. Oh, this is so you want proper person. Hi. Can you sit outside?
Yes, can you sit down?
Okay, let's see what we have.
I have banana bread, apricot cake, almond cake.
It looks very nice, little place. Yeah, they were seating inside, but then I'll show you. Then they have this little shady yard with the water flowing. It's such an amazing sound of the water flow, and you can see they are natural shades. And I'm sitting right next to this speaker with a beautiful music on. Okay, so I just ordered coffee and a cake just to tuck in and give you a quick view of this, my take on this town. It's a beautiful town, by the way. I mean, I would say if you come when it's not very busy, and I have no idea when it's less busier, but it was pretty busy town, loads of tourists, but I'm sure there is a time of year when it's not very busy, and if you can do some research and choose that time to come around, I think you will enjoy more. Right now it's just not even 1:30, so I've got plenty of time. I can enjoy a little lazy time around, enjoy coffee. Thank you very much. Gracias, thank you. So just order my favorite coffee, cortado, and with a piece of cake. So I'll just go ahead and enjoy. Okay, so let's get out of this place. The coffee was a wow. I realized that the standard of coffee here in Mallorca, or I don't know, in Spain, is very good. So I'll show you the next destination, Playa de Soya, which is the Soya Town Beach. There are quite a few beaches around that section. Apparently it's a beautiful side of the island. I'll show you on the map in a sec.